Curtis III. He had white hair, light skin, he wore a lab coat and black leather shoes. He lived in a big laboratory on a dark and gloomy island in the middle of the ocean. He liked inventions, spaceships, and bugs. He didn't like people who didn't like his inventions or things that don't run on electricity. Some thought he was crazy because he sometimes did stuff without thinking. People thought he was nice but also pretty weird. Curtis was working on a...
Yep, I colored that green.
No, you didn't. I did. This is the only page.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Curtis was working on a portal to go into the past. The portal could take people to the past and also back to the future. It only ran on electricity. Ha ha ha, laughed Curtis. It finally works. Now I shall go to the past, but first I must pack stuff for my trip. He packed food, water, and ectoplasmic guns. Now I shall go to the past. Went the portal as he turned it on. I'm off.
What is that picture of?
That's the portal. This is like the same picture, but he has a suitcase and the portal is open and it's on. Meanwhile, in the past where Curtis was headed, there lived a magician named Newman. He had black hair, light skin, and he always wore nice clothes and a black hat. He liked magic, spells, and sorcery. He didn't like the king's son named Isaac. Newman was a nice person, but he was sometimes mean to people who were mean to him. He lived in a forest that was sunny but creepy.
Hello? Hey, we're
that
just
is sunny but creepy, then.
Let's get back to business, okay? Well, Newman was just leaving his house when a glowing light came from the sky. He wondered what it was. Then suddenly a man came out of the sky where Newman had seen the glow. That man was Curtis, and we all know how Curtis is. Ah, screamed Newman. Boom. Curtis landed with a pop on his noggin. Did I draw that one? I drew that one.
What a great job.
Keep going.
Hello, said Newman. Ouch, said Curtis. Where are you from? Asked Newman. I'm from the island in the middle of the ocean, Curtis replied. What is your name? They both asked at the same time. My name is Curtis and I'm a scientist, he said. My name is Newman and I'm a magician, he replied. Nice to meet you, they both said.
Wow!
I can't just scribble down.
Hey, what's in the bag? Asked Newman. All my gear. Where exactly are we? Curtis asked. We're in the kingdom of Sword. Newman replied, what the heck is the swords? Asked Curtis. It's magic, Newman said. How could swords be magic? Asked Curtis. I don't know, Newman said. It just is. Would you like to come into my house for a cup of tea? Okay, Curtis said.
Come on, let's go outside.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to have juice.
Meanwhile, in the kingdom of Swords, the prince named Isaac saw the same glow in the sky. He said, I will go to the glow and find out what it is. So Isaac set off.
Regina, I didn't get any Cheetos on mine.
Everybody had Cheetos.
Go ahead, Liam.
He arrived in front of the house, which happened to be Newman's, but Isaac didn't know who it belonged to. Isaac moved closer to the glow and slowly stepped into it. He suddenly landed in Curtis's laboratory. In the future, Isaac saw an off button on the glow, and the glow went away when he pushed it. That's Isaac in his laboratory. Isaac in Curtis's laboratory. Back in the past, Curtis was drinking tea in Newman's house. Curtis said, I should go look at my portal and make sure it's still on. Curtis went outside and looked up at the portal. It was gone. No, it can't be. The portal is gone. Curtis is up on the hill.
Where was going to be the portal?
Oh, it was up there, the glow. But Isaac turned it on. What's wrong? Yelled Newman. My portal is off, Curtis yelled. Is there a blacksmith in the kingdom of Swords? Because I need some metal. Yes, there is, Newman answered. His name is Igor. When can I go see him? Curtis asked. Right now, Newman replied. He is in the town square. All right, let's get moving, Curtis said. So the two men set off. Curtis and Newman arrived in front of Igor's blacksmith's shop in less than no time because Newman teleported them there. They walked inside and saw Igor sleeping on a bed of straw. Newman got a bucket of water and dumped it on Igor's head. Ah, said Igor, what did you do that for? You were sleeping, said Newman. What do you want, asked Igor. I want metal, said Newman. How much do you need, asked Igor. A lot, said Newman. Well, you can have all my metal, but what do you need it for, asked Igor. We need it for his portal, said Newman. Why, Igor asked. Because somebody used my portal to go into the future, and he turned off my portal, and now I can't get home, Curtis said. I've heard a rumor going around that the prince has gone missing, said Igor. That cruel-minded prince went into the future and turned off my portal, said Curtis. Can you help me build a new portal, please? Okay, we will help you, said Igor and Newman. That one you did. You did? You colored it.
It's not very good, I know. Go ahead.
They all went back to Newman's house and built the portal in no time. We can go to the future and stop Prince Isaac, said Curtis. So the three men went into the future and saw Isaac in the Curtis's laboratory. And then Newman said goodbye to Curtis. Curtis took out his ectoplasmic gun and shot Isaac with a net. Isaac then fell to the ground, and all three of the men picked him up and brought him back to the portal. All three of them threw him in. Then Newman said goodbye to Curtis and jumped into the portal and traveled back home to the past. Next, Igor said goodbye to Curtis and jumped back into the portal to head back home to the blacksmith's shop. Instead of landing in his castle, Isaac was teleported into a dungeon. Curtis decided to destroy the portal so that it would never happen again. Everybody lived happily ever after, and nobody ever heard from Isaac again.